introduce myself. So I'm Abe, I'm 20, I live in Hatfield in Hertfordshire, and I study paramedic science. What inspires me to help people and become a paramedic? You can care for a patient and you know that you've done the best you can for that patient, and it feels good to be able to go and genuinely help people. It's nice to have that positive role and being that first point of contact. At the end of the day, you can say, I've done a good job today. Do I struggle to balance some areas of my life sometimes? Yeah, I'd say so. Sometimes it just feels like there's not enough hours in a day, there's not enough days in a week. You fall into a routine, you work out how doing things works for you, like you work out your own little routines for night shifts and things, and once you get used to it, it's not too bad, to be honest. We all have to make sacrifices for some things, don't we? So, how do I deal with unpleasant situations? Ultimately, you almost think about it mechanically. You think, right, this is happening because of this, I need to do this to correct this. You have all these thought processes going on in your head, and that makes you think about it professionally rather than emotionally. So you sort of zero in on things and think, right, I need to fix that, I can do this to fix that, etc. rather than looking at things and thinking, oh, that's gross. How do I switch from paramedic mode to student mode? Well, at the end of every placement, there's almost like a sense of relief, because all of a sudden you don't have to do the 12-hour shift anymore, you don't have to do the night shift anymore, you only have to go into uni for a few hours a day, and all of a sudden you have a lot more time again. It's almost like being on holiday. Fitting back into student life is just having more time to do things for yourself, like to do hobbies that you don't have time for on placement. Playing guitar, playing PS4, watching films, spending time with friends. What do I hope for my future? I'd like to be a fully qualified paramedic. I'd like to keep working in the NHS. Ideally, I'd like to keep working in London. I enjoy working in London, it's a very dynamic environment. I'd like to do a master's degree, but I'll see what happens. Do I fear for my future with the NHS? It is a concern, but I'm not too worried about it as such. I don't think it's really likely to affect me in terms of making my career. An example of a negative experience on placement. Negative in terms of a sort of big job I've been to would be a sort of traumatic cardiac arrest, which was a man who jumped out the 7th story window of a building, and that was quite stressful. Equally, difficult jobs can also involve sort of dealing with difficult people, dealing with difficult patients. Mental health patients are very aggressive. It's just so stressful sometimes, going from one to another. Have I experienced conflict from the public? Yes, that happens often. Working out in the public like we do is going to lead to some conflict. You will come to aggressive patients who will threaten to kill you and will also try. But it's just part of the job. Are the people around me supportive of my career choice? Definitely, I've been fortunate. Everyone has been very supportive about me doing this course and going into this career, which is great. I've always been supported by my family in my choice, and my sort of wider family as well, sort of my girlfriend, friends, etc. It really helps the sort of motivation. Yeah, I'm very lucky. Yeah. If I was to give an inspirational message to someone becoming a paramedic, it is a really great course to do and a really great career to go into. It is not the easiest, it is by no means easy, but that just makes it more worth doing. It's good fun a lot of the time as well, it's great. Ultimately, yeah, I think it's the best job in the world, to be honest. I don't think you can really top it.